Welcome to the ultimate YouTube channel. My name is Rosalie and we go around the world to explore music, dive into psychology and philosophy. It's perfect for you.
She's like singing out of my soul. Sometimes we get lost in our own little world, but it's all so much bigger than we realize.
If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I have something really special for you today. We are going to go to Norway. There is a movie called Siste, The Snow Sisters. It is a beautiful, sweet movie. It has a very special and powerful ending. But there was a song that played in the end that caught my attention, and I just had to look into this artist. This is a young lady named Delara. I hope I'm saying her name right. She is an artist, singer, and songwriter born in Scandinavia with Persian roots, on a mission of bridging cultures through her musical storytelling. I mean, if this is not perfect for this channel, I don't know what is. And there is a song called Siste, which means last dance. And I want to check it out with you. Let this be an experiment, if you will. Let this be a psychological experiment. If you don't speak Norwegian, which I don't, listen to this song with me. Feel the feelings. Process what last dance may mean to you. Or what comes to mind if you think of the word Snow Sister, which is what the song was from. But the last dance, Siste Dans. Feel it, experience it, just allow yourself to be immersed in the music. Then we'll talk about the lyrics and listen to it one more time. Maybe once you know what the lyrics are about, it will change how you feel and how you perceive this song. Maybe it won't, and you were right on with what you were intuitively experiencing. But let it just soak on you. So here we go.
Siste blikk, holder fast. Siste dans, før jeg drar. Himmelen, stjerneklar. Jeg gir slipp på det som var. Første steg i evighet, finne trøst i det jeg vet. Det er livets gang, som natt og dag. Jeg gir slipp på det som var. Gir deg et bilde så du husker når vi ses igjen. Jeg kommer aldri til å glemme. Samme hvor jeg drar av sted, så vet jeg at du kjenner at jeg er her, for jeg vil alltid være nær. Minner støt i veggene. Et snøkrystall som daler ned. Jeg finnes der, nå er jeg fri. En del av deg til evig tid. Lag deg et bilde så du husker når vi ses igjen. Jeg kommer aldri til å glemme. Samme hvor jeg drar av sted, så vet jeg at du kjenner at jeg er her, for jeg vil alltid være nær.
Isn't this so beautiful? Let's try to feel it. Sounds so angelic.
Jeg vil alltid være med, lov meg. så vill vi ses igen.
Gosh, this song is so beautiful. There's so much emotion here, so much emotion. I want to watch the lyrics with you guys. I want to review the lyrics with you, and then we'll listen to it one more time. The lyrics basically say following. Last glance, holding tight. Last dance before I leave. Sky, starry, I let go of what was. First step in eternity. Finding comfort in what I know. It's the way of life, like night and day. I let go of what was. Give you a picture so you remember when we see each other again. I will never forget, no matter where I go, when I leave. So I know that you feel that I'm here, because I will always be close. Memories cast in the walls, a snowflake falling down. I find it there when I'm free, a part of you in eternity. Make you a picture so you remember when we see each other again. I will never forget, no matter where I go when I leave. So I know that you feel that I'm here, because I will always be close. Promise, no matter where I go when I leave, I will always follow. Promise me that you will take care of yourself, my friend. One day we will see each other again. Promise, no matter where I go when I leave. Promise I will always follow. Promise me that you will take care of yourself, my friend. One day, we will see each other again. If you don't know the movie and you don't want spoiler alerts, you might want to skip this part. But basically, in the story, this boy had lost his older sister. His family and him are grieving greatly. And he meets this little girl who is all about Christmas. And she just loves the magic of Christmas, but she doesn't know how to swim. So they become close friends. He tries to teach her how to swim. And she is just a super sweet girl who is, however, very closed off about her story. She's very sweet. She cares about him. She's trying to get him to open up about his grief, but she won't tell about where she is from and what she's doing. And in the end, plot twist, again, spoiler alert, skip if you don't want to know what happens. It's a really sweet movie. In the end, it turns out that she actually is dead, that she drowned 50 years ago. He meets her brother, who almost looks like Santa Claus, which kind of fits with the whole Christmas theme. But he tells the story that he had lost his sister, who died drowning, didn't know how to swim, when ice skating, broke into the ice. And that was 50 years ago. He's an old man now who makes special Christmas and holiday cards. And so in his grief, this little boy had seen a ghost, basically. She was dead. And she appears to him once more, and he lets her know that she needs to let go. She's been lingering around Earth because she doesn't want to die. She does not want to die and leave Earth. She loved life so much. She was such a joy-filled girl who loved Christmas, loved life and ice skating. And it's hard for her to leave and say goodbye. And so he basically walks her to this beautiful landscape where she had actually passed and encourages her to let go and to release and surrender into eternity. And it's this beautiful dance, snowflakes and all in the end, but it's this beautiful dance of him seeing a beautiful light, if you will, figurine of what his sister may be, who is smiling and looking at peace, who now embraces this snow sister, this beautiful girl. And she now she starts spinning around as she's dancing with her ice skates, and she embraces death and becomes one with the light and the beautiful spiritual experience. And it's almost like his sister, who had passed, is smiling and looks at peace, and now is welcoming this other soul into eternity. And it just, they float away. It's peaceful. It's painful if you've ever lost someone. And then in the end, there's snowflakes as this boy, connects with his other friend who is still alive and who has been trying to be nice to him and his family. And they're finding new hope in celebrating Christmas again and not drowning in their grief, and finding ways to remember their daughter and sister without not being able to talk about it. And they're dealing with grief. They find hope and trying to remember her. And it's this whole movie basically about life and death and grief, and trying to come to terms with releasing someone into eternity with all those questions, remembering someone, finding comfort. In the end, snowflakes floating into the sky, which tie into the Christmas and winter idea, which tie into the girl who I think at one point lets him know, this ghost snow sister girl who said something about snowflakes all being unique and different. And it's just this beautiful conversation about death and grief. And so in light of that, this idea of a last dance, and the lyrics here speaking of don't forget me, promise me, that you promise me. That part is my favorite, I think. Promise me you will take care of yourself. It's this idea of wishing that for the person who leaves, the loved one you have, wishing them that they will take care of themselves, that they can rest in peace, that they can go into eternity and just wait for us. That hope of being reconnected in the afterlife, of course, is also comforting for many. To ponder and to process and understand that grief does not mean that your grief will ever get less or go away, but that your heart will grow, your healing will grow, your strength will grow, and you will never forget them, but they are at peace and they're okay. And that in the same sense, you can have those memories cast on the wall and remember and process. And as the snowflakes fall, as the rain falls back to the earth, as things die and come back to life in the seasons of nature, and in the same way with us humans, death and life, we can find comfort, remember our loved ones through pictures. Even the idea of making a picture so you remember is beautiful, because it makes me think of the Mexican tradition of Dia de los Muertos, with the pictures on the ofrenda where you remember your loved ones through photographs. Throughout cultures and across the world, we see people trying to deal with grief in various ways. And there's something to be said about remembering and grieving and understanding that you will never stop missing that person. And it may not ever hurt less, but your capacity to hold that grief may grow. And in the same sense, also to say, promise me you will take care of yourself, my friend. That is so important. So if you've lost someone, that would be my encouragement to you, that there's something to be said about remembering. And you too need to take care of yourself. You can wish that for your loved one who has passed on, but also maybe hear that loved one telling you, hey, promise me you will take care of yourself when it's my time to go. That we will see each other again. That you take care of yourself too in your grief and in your sadness. That you don't stop caring for yourself, which also fits to the idea of the movie. Absolutely beautiful. Now knowing this, let's listen to the song one more time and see how it just leaves an impression on us. Here we go. Even that picture. Oh.
Siste blikk, holder fast. Siste dans, før jeg drar. Himmelen, stjerneklar. Jeg gir slipp på det som var. Første steg i evighet. Finne trøst i det jeg vet. Det er livets gang, som natt og dag. Jeg gir slipp på det som var.
I love her voice. The enunciation, the little click, even with the piano.
Gir deg et bilde så du husker når vi ses igjen. Jeg kommer aldri til å glemme. Samme hvor jeg drar av sted, så vet jeg at du kjenner at jeg er her, for jeg vil alltid være nær.
Makes me think of my grandma.
Minner støpt I veggene.
My eldest,
Et snøkrystall
who I lost halfway through the pregnancy.
Jeg finnes der.
Who does it make you think of? Who have you lost? Who you're remembering?
Deg til evig tid.
Who you're releasing into eternity?
Lag deg et bilde så du husker når vi ses igjen. Jeg kommer aldri til å glemme. Samme hvor jeg drar av sted, så vet jeg at du kjenner at jeg er her, for jeg vil alltid være nær.
absolutely beautiful. All right. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Tell me in the comments how this made you feel, who you thought of if you care to share. Hope you find some comfort in your grief today and some peace. And don't forget to take care of yourself, my friend. I will see you on the next ride.